What's up, everybody? I'm Finn McKenty. This is the Punk Rock MBA. Today, I want to talk about something a little bit different, but not different from what I usually talk about. What I wanted to tell you about is a tour that's happening right now. Ghostemane is on tour with Code Orange. Ghostemane is a rapper. I guess you could call him like a SoundCloud rapper. I think he's a little bit different than that, but whatever. I guess you could call him a SoundCloud rapper. White guy with a bunch of face tattoos, who raps in a style very influenced by 3 6 Mafia, the Memphis style. So in that way, he's kind of similar. But the big difference is that he goes hard on the metal imagery. So like the first video I saw from him was his song Venom, where he's wearing a Deicide shirt. And this is, I don't know, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that, when the metal rap thing was very new. So I was like, holy shit, like this kid can rap his ass off and he's wearing a Deicide shirt. What the fuck is this? And in his case, what I think is interesting and different and special is that it's not just imagery. I mean, he is like deep into metal. He was in a hardcore band called Nemesis that was pretty good. In my personal opinion, to me, he's the most interesting, exciting rapper out right now, in my personal opinion. He's, a couple years ahead of the curve of everybody else. So everyone else now is kind of catching up to the metal rap thing. He's already, I wouldn't say moved on, but started to incorporate other stuff like industrial and stuff like that. So he's already kind of on to the next thing where other people are catching up to what he was doing a couple years ago. So he is on tour with a band called Code Orange. They're kind of like a hype metal hardcore band on Roadrunner, the label that brought you Slipknot and a bunch of like 90s metal bands. So a label that has always been a little bit ahead of the curve, a taste-making label. So basically, this is like the tour that represents the next frontier of youth culture, in my opinion. So that's really where I'm headed with this video. It's not really about this tour or these artists. What it's really about is the larger context that all of this exists in. It's about what this tour means as a snapshot of a moment in time of culture. Because as creators or as marketers, if you are marketing yourself or if you're trying to sell a product, like I think it's critically important that you understand the culture in general. It's very important that you understand what people care about, what they're paying attention to, what they're consuming, and most importantly, why they're doing that. Because if you understand why they're doing it, you understand how you can insert yourself and your product into that conversation. To me, what this tour really represents is a thing that's been happening for a couple years, which is basically rap is the new hardcore. Rap is the new metal. And I don't mean new metal like Korn. I mean the new metal. The kids that would have started metal or hardcore bands years ago are now becoming rappers. The kids that would have gone to the metal or hardcore shows years ago, now they're going to rap shows. So that's the difference. Some people don't like this. Some people don't want to hear it. But to me, I think it's fucking cool because it's coming from the same place. It's the same energy, the same vibe. It's basically like pissed off, creative, weird kids doing cool shit in their basement. So whether they're doing it with a cracked copy of FL Studio or a guitar, to me, it doesn't matter. Like, it's ultimately the same thing. It's kids making cool shit because they want to get their message out into the world. And I support that. I don't care what genre it is. I don't really care what form it takes. The genre is different. The clothes they wear are different, but the spirit, like the ethic, the energy, the vibe is exactly the same as like the basement hardcore shows I went to when I was a kid. It's the same shit. This shit is happening at the most mainstream of mainstream levels too. You look at like Lil Uzi Vert wearing Trip Pants and Marilyn Manson shirts and talking about metal and stuff. Lil Yachty, same thing. Like he talks about being into Warped Tour bands when he was a kid. You look at Kim Kardashian wearing fucking Morbid Angel shirts, the fashion brand Vetements and Demna, the guy who does that, is now the creative director for Balenciaga. So he's one of the most influential people in fashion of the past, I don't know, decade or something like that. And he's putting these like fake death metal logos on his shirts, right? They have like a Cradle of Filth graphic on one of their hoodies that's like $900. It's like pure fucking darkness. I want you to understand that this like fusion of metal and hip hop and fashion and all that, it's not a niche thing, it's the thing. And I don't know how long this is gonna last. Trends don't last forever, so probably in 2 or 3 years or something like that, it'll be something else. But right now, that is the thing. So if you are into metal, if your roots are in metal, this is your moment. Take advantage of that. Ride this fucking wave if you can. Don't be angry about it. Like, embrace this. That's what I want you to take away from this. Don't be the guy sitting on fucking Facebook complaining about so-and-so wearing a Morbid Angel shirt, blah, blah, blah. Embrace it. This is what you asked for. This is what you wanted. You wanted people to be into your shit. Well, now they are. You got what you wished for. People are embracing your culture, so ride that wave. I think this is the future. Like, this is the, like Integrity says, the lamb and goat have fused to become one. Like, that's how I feel about this trend in general. I think that hip hop and metal and punk and hardcore, like all these things, it's all the same thing now. We are in a post-genre world. We're in a world where like fashion and hip hop and metal and skateboarding and all these things, they're all just part of the same stream of like global youth culture. That's what I want you to take away from this. And as a creator or as a marketer, you need to figure out what that means for you. It's not to say that you can or should hop on whatever trend is going on. That's not a good idea. It doesn't work if it's not authentic, but I do want you to understand that this is the direction the wind is blowing. Where do you fit into that? How do you take part in that? All right, everybody, I'm Finn McKenty. This is the Punk Rock MBA. As always, my mission is to give you the information, inspiration, and whatever else I can do to help you achieve your dream, to help you get paid to do what you love. That's my mission. I want all of you guys to get paid to do what you love. If you found this helpful, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, all that stuff. Anything you can do to help spread the word helps me reach more people, which in turn helps me help them. Does that make sense? I get to help me, help you, help them. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'm signing off for now. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.